a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious. We're all here waiting for AQ rewards to hit the game, but yet some of us were completely relaxed here in the Alliance. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days and a lot is going on in game. So one of the things I want to talk about is the treasury update because AQ, it's kind of important for me. But this week we, along with new players and trying to manage 30 people with a bunch of links in map 7, sometimes mistakes happen, and that's kind of what happened this week. And we were wondering what our placement was going to be when it comes to the top 5, top 10, but let's take a look. But mainly also going to be covering where I've been and kind of what I think about this, guys. It's going to be interesting video, I think, because we'll see in a couple seconds, and we'll do a rank up at the end. But here's the rewards, guys. I want to basically waiting for this. So we, as you probably saw it already in there in the mail, maintenance updates. I'm still thinking about making a video about that. That's why I haven't claimed it. But yes, number 4, we were able to get in the top 5 again. So we've come a long way when it comes to prestige, from kind of pushing for that top 5, and now even through mistakes still managing to stay in the top 5. So it's a really good. So if you're out there, guys, if you're a player that loves AQ rewards and has really good prestige, and just you're kind of like, you know what, let me just take a break of a W, get in touch with one of the alliances, and you want to keep getting those top 5 rewards, or want to start getting those top 5 rewards, definitely get in touch with the officers here at Relax, and they'll get you situated. But let's get to where I've been. So I've been, as many of you know, I went back to work. I'm back live, active to work. Struggling with over 2 months of not being at work. Catching up has me going. Work is pulling me in all directions, up, down, left, right, and constant calls and text messages throughout the day. So I wish I was able to stream during the day, like day streams, but it's just being interrupted, or having my phone on do not disturb. Of course I can do it from my iPad, but still being interrupted, saying, hey, I got to get off of the stream 5 minutes, got to do this call. It's not cool. I have been also dabbling with another game, which has taken up my time but I think next week, I'm hoping next week things have balanced out a little bit. It's kind of slowing down, not a lot, but a little bit less. As we speak, I'm getting messages right now, but I've done this video, guys, 3 times. The first time it got interruptions, and I said, okay, I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna redo it the second time. The second time I redid it, no interruptions. It was perfect. I was gonna actually upload it last night. Then I started reading the forums. I shouldn't have read the forums, but it actually is pretty good because I didn't think of some of the concerns that are happening in other alliances out there. Now, as we talk about this, as you've seen it already, we're gonna just open crystals, go glory shopping, and do a rank up at the end of the video too as well. But treasury, guys. So a lot of this is done because of the I think people voice concerns about treasury, alliances buying treasuries from outsources, and the game said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to come up with a ticket system. No more donations of gold, battle chips, and loyalty. Of course, you can still convert those for tickets to open up the whatever map you want. Now, it would only be map 6 and 7 because map 5 was free. So those were my initial thoughts. I was like, dude, congrats, map 5 people. No more tickets, no more resources on your end. I didn't think of the people or the alliances that were doing 5 and 6 mixture to get better AQ placement, because some of the accounts maybe were able to manage map 6. So I started thinking, okay, what's the solution for that? I would say maybe still keep the cost for the people that, now get free map 5, and say, hey, just to get those better rewards, this is what we want. We want this X amount of tickets from you so we can open up map 6. Or I can see them saying, hey, we're going to lose the guys that are running map 6, the 10 or the 5, the group of 10, until we find another group of 5 that are okay just doing map 5 for free. I don't know if that's a solution. Of course, there's going to be a lot of movement in the alliances that run 5 and 6, or maybe you guys just save and say, hey, you know what, this week we're not going to do any map 6 at all, and next week we're going to do map 6 3 times, as an entire alliance, and then we're going to jump to the free. Maybe that's a way to manage the 30 members. I don't know, that you guys have the officers and leaders of those alliances to have to kind of look at those numbers and see what better help, what's the better rewards, what's the better solution for the alliances. But I also saw comments of people in the forums wanting their treasuries back. They've put in years of donations into the treasury, and they want it back. So, this is going to go against that, because what I'm going to say here is basically when I've donated myself. So in the past, I've donated tons of gold to the alliance to help some other players, right, that are struggling in the gold area. And maybe they said, hey, they don't have enough gold to rank up champions. So I've kind of said, hey, don't worry about the gold for about a month, and I'll donate the gold, or I've done it week by week, because I don't know if they're going to be there in a month. So I've done it sometimes week by week. And I've said, just focus on getting your prestige up, maybe doing the rank up for defense or doing the rank up for, AW attack. Just get your champions up and don't worry about AQ donations. And I think a lot of people have done this in the past as well, and leaders have done this. So they want that donations back. But, it's kind of one of those things, like once those donations leave your account, me personally, I don't expect them back. They're gone. I'm not calculating on them or wanting those back when it comes to like rank ups or anything in my account. So I know that's not the case for everybody that plays this game. So I know people want that. So we'll see what Kabam does for them to balance that area of the game out. But guys, what am I gonna do when it comes to my donations or my tickets? So my initial thoughts when I saw this, I was like, easy, 600 tickets, $30 a month. That's all it's gonna take. I was like, okay, no problem. I get to keep my units. I get to keep my donations. And my account's just going to get larger and larger as time goes, because I'm not using any donations. But then I also saw a comment that said, ideally you can still use your resources, right? But they referenced to gold. It was like a little over 1.3 million in gold to get the tickets to open up the map for the week, right? So when I saw that, I was like, I have a lot of gold, and like I said in the past, I've done donations for the alliance in gold, large amounts, and I'm thinking, okay, what's it gonna take to do an entire month? And then I was like, okay, that's not much. What's it gonna take to do an entire year of donations of gold? And it came out to like 63 million. So I'm rounding up at this moment, because I did 1.3. So guys, I don't know how people feel about this, because I know a lot of people were pushing onto this to happen because of the top 5, the top 10, top 20 alliances doing this, right? Doing these purchasing of resources outside. Most of the guys pushing in the top 5, I won't say 100% of the members here at Relax, but a good handful are opening crystals. When you open crystals, you get ISO, you get gold, you get so much ISO that you have to sell the ISO for more gold. So you end up in a situation where I am. This is me personally, what I'm gonna be doing. I'm sitting, I think, over, I can't see it, but I want to say 150 million in gold. It's where I'm at. So taking 62 or 63 million in gold out of my account to run AQ map 7 for an entire year is not going to do much but make it free. It's not going to stop doing kind of like my routine of opening crystals. It's not going to change. It's going it's actually going to help me. So again, something that helps maybe the top 5 but kind of messes up the guys that are running map 6, 5 mixture. I can see that kind of like being the situation. But what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be buying tickets with gold, guys. So I used to help other people with gold donations, since now we're not going to be able to trade like a trade system. you know, that it's gonna hurt the people that used to do trades too, because I remember doing trades like I was like, oh, I'm running low on battle chips, I didn't hit the arena this week. Can someone cover my battle chips? I'll do your gold or do your loyalty. I used to do trades like that. So now, since that's completely gone, you know, it's all about the gold donations for me. In my case, 63 million in gold for an entire year of running AQ map 7. You know, it's not going to cost me anything. So I think it's a win for me. I don't know if everybody in the top 5 is in the same boat as I am, like personal accounts, personal player accounts. So if they are, you know, then it's going to help them as well, because the gold fluctuates. Even doing all of this massive rank ups that I've been doing this last couple of month or two, you know, the gold does drop, but it kind of built right back up. So, and I know that's not the case for everybody, just giving you my personal things that I'll be doing for my account when it comes to the, you know, the new treasury updates. So I think they're cool. I hope they do go live, and they're going to be giving us 2 free weeks of map 7. So hopefully you guys bump your prestige out there, the guys that are kind of dabbling with the map 7, or maybe just, you know, run it for an entire week. And if you guys enjoy the rewards, maybe push yourself as an alliance to do them a little bit more often. But guys, this is the Red Guardian, brand new rank 5 champion added to my account. So that means that we're going 100% on round 1 for the grind, if work lets me. So that's the only thing, curveball, that could happen again, that interruption, that work doesn't let me. But we're gonna look at our top 100 placement as well, guys. So we're that's for the alliance leaderboards. No, we gotta do the individual, see where we're at. So number 72 out of the top 100. I remember the struggle to be in the top 100. It was like back and forth, number 90, number 95, number 97, and now we're messing around with the 70s, guys. So a couple of people, we're still gonna have a target. Criminal Masters at 69. Yeah. And these are people that I used to play as I was growing up in the game, you know, in different alliances. We have Duke as well from NY. They're both in the same alliance. Sugoi, we used to play a little bit together from ASR, just very little. So we're going to target those guys, see if we can get there. But I'm thinking of now pushing for the top 50, guys. See if we can manage. No rush to get there. See if we can manage myself to get more rank ups and push my account to be in the top 50. That's going to be kind of like the new gold now that we're in the top 100 and we're kind of secure that spot. But guys, that's what I'm going to be doing for the treasury. I like the update. Me personally, I know they're still trying to figure out some of the stuff in game for everybody else. But thank you so much for watching the video. Hit a like and hit a sub if you haven't, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.